What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we are back here in the How to Survival series, and today I have finished the trading hall. Oh yeah, I think that looks absolutely epic. I gotta do a bit of terraforming at the back here. As you can see, I cut pretty much straight through a mountain, or a little hill, not a mountain really. So yeah, I gotta do a bit of terraforming, but otherwise it is done. I kind of connected it to the land over here already. But yeah, for the most part it is done. The interior is 100% done. And the actual build of the exterior is 100% done. Just got to do a bit of landscaping. Now, the interior is like this. It looks absolutely mega. These levers are to open and close these trapdoors just for functionality. The redstone behind that is very simple. If I can get on top of here, you'll be able to see this lever will activate this redstone, which then this observer will detect, and then that observer will send a stick to here, which will either pull back or push forward this, and even though it's a sticky piston, it won't come back because it's only a single tick, which is a nice functionality. So it'll either power this or unpower it. Then whichever, I believe the powered opens it, that will just activate this signal, or this line, which opens them all. And this secondary line is just to extend the signal, so we can have more signal. So it goes all the way around, I guess. But there's a lot of empty space here. I didn't really know what to do with it. And the way the kind of design on the sides were, it had to go over that far. Otherwise, it wouldn't look very good. So I don't really care too much for the open space. Maybe one day I can do something with it. But for now, it's fine. I'm happy with all the open space. But it worked nicely here, so I could just kind of curve it like that. So it's made a bit of a T shape. Now I just have to go back inside and explain what we are going to be doing in today's episode. So for today, we are going to be exploring another Minecraft boss. We recently defeated the Ender Dragon, but that is only one of the Minecraft bosses. Another one is the Wither. And to get the Wither, you are going to need to get something called Wither skeletons, and we have a few of those already. If I just quickly, frantically go for my chests, I will be able to show you what they look like, but we don't have enough. So, 2 of them right here. This is 2/3 of what we need. We need another one to go right here, but that's not how you spawn it in. But first, before I show you how to spawn it in, I'm going to try and get that other one. And to make my life a bit easier, instead of using my sharpness sword, I'm going to make a smite sword, because that deals more damage to undead mobs, which the Wither skeleton and Wither is undead. So that will just make my life a bit easier. Also, in between episodes, I fully upgraded all my gear, just so I have a bit of an easier day, I guess. I don't know. It's just nice to have upgraded gear, and I can place my chestplate back there. Anyway, I'm going to get a smite sword with a lot of other enchantments, then head on over to a nether fortress and try find some Wither skeletons, and hopefully get that one last head. Okay, so now that I have my smite sword, I should be able to go and nice and easily, or relatively easily, get a Wither skeleton head. It might take a while and quite a few Wither skeletons, but hopefully we should be able to get it without dying too much. But to get any Wither skeletons for the heads, we're going to need to go to another fortress. And for that, you can use a mapping tool like Chunkbase. But I believe I remember where one is. And it should just be over this way somewhere. I think. Hopefully. Aha! Here it is. Knew it was over this way somewhere. Alright, I believe the main area of it is over here. And hopefully we should be able to run into a few wither skeletons. Alright, I see a few wither skeletons, but there are a few other mobs around. And I definitely don't want to hit these pigmen. At that point, you just run. And I probably should have brought a shield as well and not be getting caught on fire. But I should just be able to lure these with the skeletons over here because they are aggro to me, whereas the pigmen are not unless I hit them. And so far we have got nothing, but that's alright because I didn't expect to be here quickly and get something. But with a bit of walking around and a bit of killing, we should be able to get one more with a skeleton skull. Although this fortress isn't exactly the biggest, so I don't know how my luck will go. But these few with the skeletons seem to be good luck. So we'll see. Yeah, I got one. Not from that guy. The guy just before it, but I was watching a video, so the clip probably didn't make it into the video. But yeah, I have gotten 3 skulls. And I might as well just kill these guys I see, just, you know, in case I get another, I guess. Don't know what I would need another for. Alright, I'm going to maybe die here. I gotta be careful. I'm just gonna chill here for a bit. Alright, we're good. Alright, we got 3 skulls now. Perfect amount that we need. We also need some soul sand. Probably would have some at home, but I might as well collect some while I'm here in the Soul Sand Valley. I only need 4. Nothing too much. But now I gotta find my way back to the overworld and then think of a place where to fight this wither. Okay, so right now I'm in a creative version of my server world that me and a couple of my mates play on. Just to show you another way of fighting the wither. Very easy, this one. If you come underneath this end portal and dig an area like this. So come 3 below this portal and go 2, or rather leave kind of 1 corner here. So you got the 5 across with 1 corner. I don't believe you have to go 1 out this way, but just do it in case, I guess. I don't know. Then in the middle, below the center block, so this is the center block. It's where you place this kind of bottom part of the T. And then place 3 blocks like that. And then if you get your soul sand and your skulls, if I can type it in properly, and then you do that, the wither won't be able to escape. But be careful, because if you're standing here, it can still blow you up on its initial blow up. So I would just recommend moving back, but since I'm in creative, I won't do nothing. But yeah, you'll see it doesn't escape. And you can easily get your sword and start attacking it. And apparently Endermen will come and help you also. But I will not be doing that this time, because I do not want to cheat my first wither fight. So yeah, I will not be doing that this time, but maybe next time. Hey look, another star. Now before I go fight this wither, I'm gonna craft up a few potions, or brew up I guess. Actually I won't need to brew up that many, because I already got my health and I guess I can take a regen. But what I'm going to want is a strength potion, because the strength with my smite sword I should be able to kill this guy in no time. And for strength, I believe it's a blaze powder you gotta put in. I guess I'll find out. So if I just get some water into these bottles, then make an awkward potion, I should be able to see if it's the strength potion I'll get. Okay, here we go. Blaze powder on top of an awkward potion. Let's see what we get. And it is a potion of strength. Perfect. And I think I'm going to make this one strength 2. So for that, I believe I need a glowstone. dust, I believe. Yes, strength 2, perfect. So now we should be able to defeat the Wither with not too many troubles. And I'm going to fight the Wither down in the depths of the cave. Because I don't want this guy flying around too much. And this way, if we have any troubles, maybe he can just stay down in the caves, I guess. I don't know. But I always find it easier to fight him in the caves. And also, if you want Wither roses, you can potentially get the Wither to kill some non-hostile mobs, some passive mobs. Just if you want, but I'm not going to be doing that. But I will be covering Wither roses in a future episode. Now, I got to find a good place to do this. So I think I might just go here somewhere. I might just dig a bit of a straight line somewhere here. I'll light up this area. And you know what, actually? It might be a good idea to be able to back out into this open area. Because that would be a good way to fight the Wither. So maybe if I just dig a straight line this way, just for quite a few blocks, then set up my Wither room, I should be able to easily defeat the Wither that way. Alright, I believe this might be far enough now. So now if I just set up a bit of an open area and set up the Wither spawner, then we should be able to fight this guy in no time. Now I should probably get some more food before we do this, because I don't want to be running out of food mid-fight, and I tried to fly through this tunnel to no effect. Anyway, I'm going to get some food, then hopefully fight the Wither right after killing this guy. Okay, so now I'm back down in the depths of the cave with my chest plate on. Took my elytra off for this, just so I can have that little bit of extra protection. And hopefully we can conquer the Wither and get that nether star. So now, to spawn this guy in, we're going to need to do something like this, and then run. Definitely run. Now at this point I can get my potion of strength, and then I can probably put on my regen as well. Now at this point, we're going to want to shoot this guy. Because at the next stage, you won't be able to shoot him, you have to get him with your sword. But at this stage, use your bow as much as you can. Alright, now we can't get him with our bow, but with our smite sword, there we are, no troubles. Easy fight, and now I got a nether star. Nicely done, if I dare say so myself. And it looks like he didn't cause too much destruction. He only came about halfway down the pathway we set out, maybe not even that. But yeah, looks like we are all good with the Wither, and we can get on to exploring what the beacon does. Now, before we actually explore what a beacon does, we're going to need to craft one first. And I quickly put that away. And I guess some other stuff I don't necessarily need on me at the moment. That doesn't go in there. Okay, now that I've sorted out my inventory a bit, I get some obsidian, 3 obsidian, the 1 nether star, and then some glass, and put it in a crafting recipe like that. We will get a beacon. So if I just do that like I put out, just like that, there's 1 beacon. Now if I just grab some blocks, I should be able to set up a beacon base. Now, to explore the beacons in a bit more detail, I decided to come over to a creative world, just so I have a bit more freedom to do stuff. So if we get our iron blocks, this can also be diamond blocks if you want, netherite it as well. Just any of the kind of mineral blocks besides coal. You cannot use coal blocks. But if you do a shape like this, so a bit of a 3x3, then you can place your beacon down and it'll pull up a beam just like that, and you'll get an achievement. And then you're going to need an iron or something like emerald or any of these other stuff to just place in this slot here. And what that allows you to do is make one of the effects, well, effect, I guess, I don't know what the word is, to just turn it on basically, I guess. So speed and haste are the only two you can have at this first level. If you only have one level, I would recommend doing speed because the first level of haste has no real effect. So yeah, speed is definitely the one I would go for if you only have this amount of area. It's not the best, speed one, but hey, it does work. But then, to make the other things you've seen here, so this was the ones we could use for now. As you can see, it kind of puts an outline, not sure if you can see it properly, but you'll be able to tell if you're playing. These ones you cannot click on, whereas these ones you can. And you cannot click on either of these either. But as you can see here, you only got one layer. Here we have 2, 3 here, and then 4 here. And this orange, yellow one is the beacon itself. To get more, you have to go 1 out every time. So to get the next set of things, you will just go out 1 every side, and I'm just using a different block to signify it a bit easier. And then just on top like that. So the top one always has to be the 3 by 3. And then it's the 5 by 5 for the next one. And then now we can click on these two. So we have more freedom there. But if we want to get every single one, it's a 9 by 9. So if you get your 5 here, then you go out by 6, 7, 8, and 9. And just kind of do that in every direction. So that should be 9. And then just kind of connect it up like this. This doesn't look very good, but whatever. I doubt I would be using a mixture of iron and diamond in-game anyway, in my survival world, because I do not have this many diamonds. But iron is something I definitely do have, so that can be used. But yeah, definitely would recommend an iron farm, or use emeralds to use the beacon, because those are the blocks I tend to use. Primarily iron, but the emeralds can be used. So there we are, we have 4 layers now. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the top one is this 3 by 3. Now if we place this down, you'll get another achievement. Full powered beacon. Now if you place something in here, you can get strength, strength 2, jump boost 2, resistance, resistance 2. Or you can get strength and regeneration, jump boost, regeneration, something and regeneration. And the idea behind that is that you can have 2. And a really good thing about this 4th tiered beacon is the haste 2, because in survival you can instantly mine stone and other things like that. I believe you can insta-mine some other stuff. I don't know what it is. I believe you can actually insta-mine sandstone, so we can check that out. But with an efficiency 5 pickaxe, so if we just get a pickaxe, it has to be diamond or netherite. But if we just enchant it, efficiency. There we go. Gave it an efficiency 5. Now if I put myself into survival, I should be able to insta-mine these. There we go. Instantly mined like that. And I don't believe you can insta-mine cobblestone. It's pretty quick, like 1 frame off being insta-mined, but not quite insta-mine. But yeah, that is still a very good, not trying to go into spectator, but it is still a very good enchantment or effect, I guess, because in the mines you can get a lot of resources very quickly. And as you saw when we fought the Wither, I had a massive open area, and that was just by hours and hours of mining with the pickaxe. But that could probably be done within probably less than an hour with haste 2, or haste 2 and efficiency 5 now. So I probably should have waited to do that, but whatever. I needed resources, so I guess I don't really care. But yeah, now that we got the beacon, it opens a whole lot of opportunities for us. Some other stuff you can instant mine now. Terracotta. I know I always take a beacon when going mine terracotta. There's probably something else that I'm forgetting. Maybe wood. You can insta-mine prismarine now, so I don't know if you're clearing out an ocean monument, use that. Yeah, that's about it I can think of. Actually, no. Blackstone. It's a very good thing to use when going to mine Blackstone. If you don't have a piglin farm, which I do not currently. But that is coming. That's coming. One day. But yeah, this is kind of my template for the trading hall anyway. But yeah, very rough idea in this creative world. But yeah, anyway, that is it for this episode. So I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please consider leaving a like and subscribing for more content like this. But until next time, later guys.